This week is the 4th week of January, and it's been kind of gross and gloomy and cold outside, so that sucks, but it's not surprising. Also this week, the M&Ms got fired. Harry Styles performed at the 1975 concert, and no women directors were nominated for Oscars. Just like I said was going to. Again.
Bro, I'm so sick and tired of this.
Yeah, I'm sick of it too. And more with that is our pissed off film bro, Lindsay with an E in the lounge.
Hey guys, I'm Lindsay with an E, and I'm not feeling very dude right now. I'm not feeling very film bro right now. I'm feeling kind of really disrespected by all the film bros out there, like the major film bros. No women directors? Are you kidding me? Again? In 2023? You're gonna do Charlotte Wells like that? Dude, I'm so mad. I'm mad. No woman directors? 2023? What the fuck? Alright guys, in other news, Timothée Chalamet just got an Apple TV commercial, and it is genuinely one of my favorite commercials I have ever seen. Have you seen it yet? It's so good! And if this is just like a pre-promo for him having an Apple TV show, I'm gonna lose it. And speaking of Apple TV shows, Shrinking, starring Jason Segel and, what's the guy's name? Harrison Ford comes out tomorrow, and I'm really, really excited. Especially because Apple TV shows do slay. They do slay. That 90s show also came out this week on Netflix, which is a, I guess, sequel spin-off of that 70s show but set in the 90s. And I watched the entire thing because that 70s show is one of my favorite shows. But for a formal review, it gets better as it goes along. When it's funny, oh, it's really funny. And there was genuinely like 2 or 3 episodes where I was just like, damn, this is a good episode. So I will be rewatching, and I really do hope that it gets a second season. Everyone that I know that is also a huge That 70s Show fan that also saw it was surprised by it. So if you like That 70s Show and you've been kind of iffy on That 90s Show, I say give it a chance. Because by the end of it, you're going to be like, hey, this is actually really good. In other news, this past weekend, Aubrey Plaza was the host of SNL. I love Aubrey Plaza. But then she brought on Amy Poehler. And the two of them were their Parks and Rec characters during Weekend Update. And it was genuinely an SNL episode that needed to happen. It was one of those good ones that they just slide in every once in a while. Wednesday, the new trailer for Daisy Jones and the Six also came out. And I'm really, really excited for it. It's out March 3rd, and it's based off of the book, and I really do need to read the book, but I am looking at 7 books on my nightstand right now. The Sundance Film Festival was also held this week, and some movies that I'm really looking forward to are The Polite Society, Elaine, Fancy Dance, Rye Lane, Landscape with Invisible Hand, and Infinity Pool. Infinity Pool actually comes out really soon, and it is another horror movie starring Mia Goth. And she is just the Winona Ryder of this generation now, isn't she? I would, however, like to see her in a comedy. I think she would kill a comedy. And finally, circling back, the Oscar nominations came out on Tuesday. Everything Everywhere had the lead with 11 nominations. All Quiet on the Western Front and Banshees of Inisherin both got 9 nominations. Elvis has 8. The Fabelmans and Top Gun Maverick got 7. Tar got 6. Black Panther got 5. The Whale and Avatar 2 got 4. Babylon and the Batman got 3. Woman Talking and The Triangle of Sadness got 2. And unfortunately, After Sun only got 1. As well as To Leslie, which was a surprise. And whatever campaign those big celebrities did for that movie worked. That was crazy to see. Causeway, Glass Onion, and Turning Red also got 1 nomination. And 16 out of the 20 actors and actresses nominated, this is their first Oscar nominee, which I think is so gnarly, dude. Some honorable mentions: Paul Mescal. Don't talk to me about that one. Stephanie Hsu, which the entire world and their mom was pulling for, and I'm so happy she claimed it, even though I'm still like, what did Jamie Lee Curtis do? But we cheer for the victories! Angela Bassett also got nominated for Black Panther, and she is the first Marvel actor to be nominated for a leading role. And to my surprise, my happy surprise, because I was low-key rooting for this movie for a long time, but I knew it wasn't going to get any hype, is that Brian Tyree Henry got nominated for Causeway. Exactly. Unfortunately, Bond also has a nomination for Oscars. I would say I'm surprised, but it kind of goes hand in hand with the No Woman Directors nominations and nominating someone for a film that is a fictional sex fantasy about Marilyn Monroe, when that was literally her only request when she passed, was to not be sexualized afterwards. Some other snubs? Nope. The Oscars hate horror movies. But where's Nope? Not even for sound? Dude, not even for sound? RRR also didn't get nominated for International Movie, and that kind of confused me. The cinematography category, it did horrible, but that's just kind of how it always is. What I'm most upset about, I think, in cinematography is that Banshees of Inisherin didn't get nominated. And that just confuses me because they have, 9 nominations? Why aren't they nominated for cinematography? I genuinely thought that shit was gonna win. I thought they were gonna take the trophy home. Did they even watch Banshees of Inisherin? If you have not seen Banshees of Inisherin, you're gonna sit there at least 7 or 8 times during that movie and just be like, wow. Just because of how beautiful the shots are. What do you mean it's not nominated for its cinematography? The one thing that I fully and thoroughly thought was going to happen was that Banshees was going to be nominated for cinematography, but this is the Oscars. Not only did women not win this year, but women of color really didn't win this year. Because where is Dolly DeLeon for Triangle of Sadness' nominee? And where is Viola Davis's nominee for The Woman King? And where is Danielle Deadweiler's nominee for Till? Did these people not even watch these movies? Alright, we gotta just take one big breath in.
This past week, celebrities littered the sidelines of Paris's Fashion Week, and more with that is our Twitter guru, Lindsay with a Y.
Hey guys, welcome to my office. This week was Paris Fashion Week, and so many people went there. Okay, so many people, and they all looked absolutely incredible. First and foremost, though, I'm not good with pronunciation, so do not come at me if I say any of these people's names wrong, but Loe had a show, and Timothy Chalamet, Kit Connor, and Omar Rudberg were all there, and I did not get a photo of all 3 of them together, and that upsets me aggressively. Big W for gay Twitter, though. It is bang, bang, bang. 3 leads pinpointing queer television and movie and media. Alright. Love them. I love them all so much, and I just want nothing better than the best for them. Really messed with my brain seeing them all together in one place, though. Didn't even think they were on the same universe. How the hell do you pronounce this one? I'm gonna say this next name one time, and I'm not gonna say it again. What I'm talking about is what happened at this person's show. Shia Pirelli. That's it. That's all you got. You don't care about Kylie Jenner. That's fine. But Kylie Jenner showed up with this big lion on her side and watched that same exact design be premiered on that red carpet. The fact that the designers sent her the outfit to wear at the show that they're debuting that outfit is just the highest honor, truly, in the fashion industry. So I am actually really happy for Kylie. She also sat next to Doja Cat, and Doja Cat, dude, I love her. I love her so much. She covered herself head to toe pretty much with these little red gems, and she slayed it. She slayed it. I loved it. I ate it up. And all of them together, there's so many jokes up and down with the whole crew together, because Kylie with this big lion head and Doja with like head to toe red gems. And honestly, I love fashion. I just love it. It's so silly. It's so fun. It's so not serious that it's just the best ever. Doja also showed up to one of the shows with a little mustache and some sunglasses. I don't remember whose show it was. All I know is that she showed up and she slayed. She slayed. I loved it. I loved every second of it, and continue to every time that I go onto twitter.com and I see a new photo of her in that outfit. Yeah, I eat it up. In some much worse news, Percy Hines White, the one dude from Wednesday, he has lots of assault allegations, as well as his Instagram likes were leaked. And this guy is like a pro-gun, like white supremacist, pro scary motherfucker. Like genuinely horrible. So that's the last time I'm ever gonna be talking about him. The M&Ms got fired from their job for people like that, with people stuck in that mindset. And that sucks. But yeah, the M&Ms got fired and they're being replaced with Maya Rudolph. All because the M&Ms just wanted to, include people and make their M&Ms less sexy, because they're candy. Understand why they did it, but that is a massive and huge step backwards for me, and I want to personally see Tucker Carlson get a massive rod stuck up his ass. Speaking of shitty people, following along with last week's story, George Santos is eligible to be fired from Congress for breaking laws and lying about who he was. I hope he does! And finally, let's hit it for our Twitter highlights and upsets. This is the point in the show where I bring you just stuff people talked about on Twitter, whether it be good, whether it be bad, whether it spark discussion, have different sides. It's just a piece of the discussion that we had in this world this week on twitter.com. First and foremost, conservatives gave us the most humorous piece of media, and I guess meme, and something that evolved into like a trend that I've ever seen in my entire life. There's like a handful of grown ass adults just shaken, and they're like, the Pfizer vaccine, clearly, even when they're holding the phone recording perfectly still and like pretending their whole body is shaking because of Pfizer. This led into a whole entire spiral of just everyone being like, thanks Pfizer, of like people dancing, people doing anything, and it has been so funny. It's also really scary that like people genuinely like don't believe science and medicine. Like, that's another thing which I also thought was really funny. This priest died and went to hell. No offense, but course. And he said it's just an endless loop of Rihanna's Umbrella playing. And when I get sent to hell, I will be looking for Tom Holland, because I know the two of us are gonna be fucking it up. This man wants AFAB people to get rid of their internal organs to please him. Just to please them, because he thinks it's ugly. A little pooch, where your uterus is? Yeah, that's ugly. Get rid of it. Get rid of that. Why do you still have it? My stomach and my organs are in there. I just want to let you know, little pouches, like little belly pouches, I love them. I love them so much. Big belly pouches, all the belly pouches. I love them. They're genuinely like some of the best parts of a human, of a body, of people kind, humankind. So if you got a pouch, don't ever try to get rid of it. What the hell? And finally, this airport lost this poor dude's dog, and he threw a tantrum. And normally the internet would say, why is this man throwing a public tantrum? But it was a place of unity, I think, on twitter.com when this happened, because if you ever lost my cat, I will take you out personally. I will burn the place to the ground. And that's all I have for today. Let's send it back to Lindsay with an A in the studio.
How scary is it that there's so many men out there that don't understand AFAB people's autonomy? All I have to say is I absolutely love women more than any of them do. Speaking of shitty dudes, Selena Gomez has been seen with one of the chain smokers don't really care which one, and I will tell you why. She posted that she is single and that they are just a friend, and 2 days later they were seen kissing and being very, very friendly. My issue is this man has had past homophobic allegations, past racist allegations, and extreme sexist allegations. Miss Selena Gomez, Miss Alex Russo, run. What are you doing? I love you so much. Go. Keep going. I know you're sad, and I know you're single, and I know you talked about it the entire time during your cooking show, but this is not the one. Okay, another mother of mine, Miss Miley Cyrus, has over 180 million streams on her song Flowers. It is day 11 as number one. It is the number one all-time record for most streams for a single debut, beating Adele with Easy on Me and Taylor Swift with Anti-Hero. It is also her first number one on the Billboard Hot 100 in her 17-year career. Which is crazy because I don't know anyone that doesn't just absolutely love The Climb and also Wrecking Ball and Slide Away and Malibu. I could keep going, but I am so proud of her. Ariana Grande also reminded everyone that she still can sing with this cover of Over the Rainbow.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
And it was adorable, and I am so waiting for her next album, even though she's shooting movies, but I miss her, okay? I really miss her. Phoebe Bridgers, on the other hand, removed her song Waiting Room from Spotify on Tuesday, so I don't know what she's doing with that, but she better put it back fast, even though I listen to Apple Music. Taylor Swift's long-awaited, and I mean long-awaited, Lavender Haze music video comes out tonight, so I will be watching that later, and it's probably absolutely phenomenal. Let me know what you thought, because I'm really excited, especially because lavender has become my color. Yellow's still my favorite color, but lavender is my color. Niall Horan also announced that he's releasing a new song called Heaven on February 17th, and I am really, really excited. He sent candles out to a whole bunch of fans and also followed back a whole bunch of fans, including a lot of my friends. So I'm really, really happy for everybody that is just in the Niall-verse right now and I'm so excited. He also announced that he is playing Lollapalooza Paris, and the Driver Era is also playing Lollapalooza Paris. So if I was Parisian, not only would I be at Fashion Week, or at least trying to sneak into Fashion Week, but I'd be going to that, because I literally could not deal with myself if I missed that, if I lived in Paris. Beyonce performed a private show as well in Dubai, and it was insane. It was insane. Do you see this? It was insane! It was a private concert, and there was like a no phone policy, but never in my life have I seen that many videos of Beyonce performing. Also made me feel very Hunger Games. And capitalism is so insufferably real. The 1975. What have they been up to? Charlie XCX performed in Manchester with the 1975, and she did absolutely incredible. And then yesterday, Harry Styles was announced, only for Lewis Capaldi to come out and then sing Antichrist for the first time in 1975 history, considering it was on their first album that came out in 2013, and we've been begging for it ever since, because Maddie Healy thinks he's so funny. And he sang Love Story by Taylor Swift. And to Lewis Capaldi, thank you. Thank you for being a Stan representative. Alright? Thank you for being the Speaker of our House. And finally, the Grammys just announced who's performing this year. Bad Bunny, Lizzo, Sam Smith, Steve Lacy, Mary J. Blige, etc. are the performers, which I feel bad. I do feel bad because they're probably phenomenal, and I'm really, really excited, especially for Lizzo. But the people nominated are Adele, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, like the top of the tops. So I don't know what's happening there. I do think that it is wrong for Harry Styles to be nominated for, 7 or 8 Grammys this year and not perform? And of course, speaking of Mr. Styles, it's time for our Styles Stand Spot.
Should we just search romantic comedies on Netflix and then see what we find?
Hi guys, and welcome to the Styles Stand Spot. If you ever asked yourself, what did Harry Styles do this week? I'm gonna let you know. This week, Harry Styles was nominated for a GLAAD Media Award for his role in My Policeman, and I'm really excited because that's the better movie. That's the one. That's the good movie. Don't Worry Darling was okay, but My Policeman was so good. On Sunday, he posted a silly little story that took it down in a couple seconds. and I want to be on his close friends. Because I know I was made for that, and he just accidentally did it. This isn't the first rodeo, but I want to be there. I want to see what he's watching. I want to see what kind of meals he's eating. I'm already his friend. Why can't I be his close friend, you know? Next week, Harry Styles is also taking the girlies to Palm Springs for his birthday. If you're going to either nights of the birthday show, this is the lowdown of what's happening there. There is strictly no camping. I unfortunately know that people are probably still going to camp or find a way to camp, but there is no camping. Camping for the show is also pointless because they are going to a lottery system. This means distribution of wristbands will be from 9 a.m. to noon, or to 1,000 people in line, whichever one comes first. A number will be pulled on an Instagram Live by an Akascure Arena employee and immediately posted to their social media. The first number that's pulled between 1 and 1,000 is the first person that goes in at 6:30. Here's an example. If 511 is pulled, then 511 will be the first one to go in, and it'll go 511 to 1,000. And then after that, it'll be 1 to 510, and then the rest of the line. So camping really does not make any sense. Just be there at 9 a.m. If you're going to the birthday show, please, 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 please wish him a happy birthday and make cute signs and don't trauma dump on your signs. It's his birthday. He does not want to hear about how you broke up with your ex-boyfriend. I don't care and he doesn't care. Okay, say happy birthday, Harry! Go February, babies! And finally, tonight, Thursday, Harry Styles will be resuming his residency in Los Angeles at the Forum for night 13. That was cut short due to illness at the end of the year. This is his first show of 2023, and I'm really excited. If you're at the Forum or you went to the Forum, I hope you had the best time ever. I heard they have the lavender hoodies, and I have one of my friends trying to get it to me because I spent 2 days in New York City during his New York City residency looking for that lavender hoodie, and maybe I finally have it. Thanks for watching the Styles Stand Spot. See you next week when I explode during the Harry Styles birthday special.
I'm so excited to see what Harry Styles is going to wear tonight. And for our closing story, The Sims just announced that they will be having a Sims Summit called Behind the Sims on January 31st at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So if you're a Simmer like me, go check it out. I think that's all. So tune in next week to see the Harry Styles birthday special. And treat people with kindness. Always be conscious of your environmental footprints. And fuck the Oscars.